Well, the AUKUS deal will be a multi-billion-dollar boost for Australian manufacturing and a major jobs driver. The decision to build the SSN AUKUS submarines in Adelaide, described as a state-changing initiative. But there are still unanswered questions about the immediate future for workers.
A source of state pride charting new waters.
We will see investment for decades to come.
Australia's submarine shipyard to be revamped. The Osborne shipyard will almost triple in size. The expected cost of the upgrade, $2 billion over 4 years, estimated to employ up to 4,000 workers at peak of construction.
Is almost 3 times as many workers that were working at Holden when it closed down.
When the program is fully operational in the 2040s, the government expects between 4,000 and 5,500 shipyard jobs to be created.
Part of the biggest undertaking this state has ever seen.
So we're talking about massive amounts of jobs with vastly higher skills.
For years, shipbuilding across Australia has been haunted by the so-called Valley of Death, long gaps between major projects forcing workers out of jobs.
Those days are over. This is no longer a question of is there going to be enough work for our naval shipbuilding program in South Australia. It's a question of where are we getting the workers from.
Still, manufacturing won't commence for at least a decade. And those hit hardest by the industry's fickle fortunes harbour concerns.
Same job, less pay, we say no way!
Scores of maritime workers have taken redundancies, others facing pay cuts. Decades of knowledge going elsewhere.
You want a workforce here, start building it now. Don't wait 15 years when you need it and just expect them to rock up.
The government has recommitted to extending the life of the existing Collins-class submarines, but won't set a date on when that program, currently employing hundreds, will be phased out.
They will ultimately be decisions for future governments.
All we've got here in Australia is some political promise that is very vague about a future workforce.
With key details of the AUKUS Pact now finalised, South Australia's Premier tomorrow departs for the UK, visiting the nation's nuclear submarine plant to see what skills and training could boost the workforce here. High school students like Will Mackenzie optimistic AUKUS could open the doors to a nautical career.
I'm really excited to see what this does for my family home, for my friends at home, but also for the people in the Navy that are my second family.
A dream still decades away from delivery. Peter Doherty, SBS World News.